Hey guys, this is Ron from the Rideshare Culture. Thank you guys for watching the channel. Much appreciated to the new subscribers. I appreciate your likes. I appreciate your dislikes. I appreciate everything y'all doing in the channel. But I want to get right into it. Shortage of drivers. You guys may have heard the news articles coming in. We have our local stations down here, WPLG. Jacksonville, I saw a news article, Jacksonville and Duval County. Las Vegas is huge. They have an issue. Who else? California. Atlanta, people been complaining about it. But I want to, another thing I wanted to point out too, the rideshare professor put out a video. He's asking people. And many of them, saying that it's taking a long time to get it. And also for me as a driver, I'm getting people in the car talking about it took me so long to get you. So, it was like 3 hours. I'm like 3 hours just to get an Uber at the airport. But I want to say this to the riders, passengers that watch my channel. If you happen to come across this channel, you guys got to understand, if you are complaining or getting a little bit upset about wait times with Uber, why don't you maybe go up to the Uber office and ask them or tell them to pay drivers more? Because I can tell you this right now, the drivers that are still driving are making a lot of money. They're making $300 or $400 a day driving regular Uber. Here in Florida, in South Florida, I don't know how many Uber upgraded their cars, but many of them have new vehicles to continue this service. So as a passenger, I urge you, call Uber, message them, email them, protest if you even like, to pay the drivers more so more drivers could come out. Because here's what's going on. It's a multitude of things. A lot of drivers are part-time, okay? And they figure they could do food delivery or grocery delivery, Instacart, Shipt. They could do other apps other than rideshare. And also, this is also Lyft too, so it's not only Uber shortage, this is a Lyft shortage as well. So with that being said, you guys, if you're a rider, call Uber. Let them know that these wait times are too short and you need to pay your drivers more. That's what y'all need to say, in my opinion. Because I've noticed that everyone keeps saying, my Uber takes too long, my Uber does this, my Uber does that. But they never talk about you need to pay the Uber drivers more. I did a video about one of the guys who was an Uber Eats driver who cried on his TikTok, and he was donated about, I think, up to $50,000 on his GoFundMe, and he was spreading the money around. He deserved the money. He deserved the money. But it's the people that donated. Did y'all go to Uber and say, hey, Uber, this should have not happened. You should pay him more. I don't think the riders are seeing this. You guys complaining about service. You complain about the fares are high, but you're not talking about how much the people are getting paid. Just saying. So the shortages are a multitude of things. Many drivers don't want to drive because of COVID. They don't want to drive because they don't want to get in the back. They don't want to be in somebody else's car. I'm sorry, they don't want nobody in their cars. They found a different job that might be way better than a base pay. Remember, without surge, we're not making money down here in South Florida. With surge and bonuses and Quest, we're making money. That's why even with Lyft is having even more of an issue, because Lyft is not providing bonuses here in South Florida than Uber. Now, I know Lyft in Tampa said if you're a new person, get $6,000. But that's if you're new. We're talking about people coming back to the platform. And the way that it's looking now, the government's giving free money. It's stimulating the pockets of those who are drivers, with unemployment checks and also with PPP loan and SBA and all that other stuff. And those drivers said, okay, F it, I don't want to drive. Some of them don't want to drive. They don't want to deal with the headache. And the pay. You know, I'm a proponent of, you know, this is a contract job. I did sign a contract and I would adhere to it. You know, at the same time, I do have my opinions about it. I don't like the pay. The pay sucks. The pay is horrible. So Uber, even if you're watching to Uber, you know this Uber, and I know Uber knows this. You have your people person, your driver person. I forgot her name. I do apologize. She's up there in corporate, in the executive branch. You know, I don't hear her voice. I don't hear it. I've been doing Uber for some time. Now, granted, Uber has changed a lot of people's lives because it's giving them the flexibility to go around, you know, 9-to-5 schedules. If you're a part-timer at a job here, you can be a part-timer in Uber and you can make a whole lot of money depending on the weekend, depending on what time. Problem that we got with Uber is that Uber kept lowering fares. Uber is not looking too good right now in a lot of drivers' eyes, in my opinion. And that is because, even in California, they've told them on their own emails that, yes, we heard you say that you want upfront price and time and distance and all this other stuff. But we're going to have to take it away from you because you know this information, you basically, you know, I'm just paraphrasing and rewording it a little bit. We're going to have to take this option away because we saw an increase of cancellations from the driver side, which causes poor customer service on the passenger side. Uber, if you're watching, you need to be for the driver, for drivers to come back. But wait, here we go. As the rideshare professor says, they're tricky. They will flip on you, which happened in California. So now, even if Uber wants to be an angel and said, all right, you know what? We no longer want to do this. Uber is not going to longer be trusted. So if y'all see shortages out there, it's a multitude of things. But nobody doesn't really want to come back. I mean, the fares are horrible for drivers. I'm talking about regular fares. Not connected with bonuses or surge. Not that. It's stupid. And you end up having this shortage of drivers, which on my end I'm making okay money. I'm making good money with it, better than years before, per day. So yeah, it looks good for me, but I understand why people are not coming back. I speak to these drivers, you know. I don't have a big following, but I talk to people in the area and everywhere I go. You know, we have the Fort Lauderdale airport where a lot of drivers go to, you know. So, you know, Uber, if you're watching the YouTube channels, yeah, you know, you already know the answer. You know this. You've been knowing this for years. The fares are too low, and riders. I know y'all want to. When the news article comes out, the guy's crying. Y'all want to donate $50,000 to him. Great. What about talking to Uber, protesting that they need to pay the drivers more? Just like how y'all did the delete Uber, when y'all did hashtag delete Uber because what they were doing. You know what, Uber turned around quick. Oh, no, we can't have this. We can't have this. No. When the sexual stuff happened within the corporation, just the name itself, oh no, we can't have this. So they ousted. They didn't really oust him, but, you know, we can see that they were like, no, we got to go. Kalanick, the co-founder of Uber, he was the CEO, and they said, okay, you got to go. You know what I'm saying? That right there is how Uber can move because of the voices of the customer. The voice of the driver has been talking for way too long. Unless people stop driving. And look what happened. People stop driving, and now Uber want to give incentives to bring you back to the platform. Uber's telling me my next 5 people that come back, that I refer back to me, I will get $1,000. I mean, sign up. The link is in the description below if you want to become a driver again. And I'm not stopping you. I'm just saying, you know, I know people don't want to come back for certain reasons. So, that's what I wanted to say. It's all over the news. Local stations and national stations like CNN and Fox Business are talking about this stuff. So, just saying. Anyway, guys, have a great one. Nice talking with you guys. You guys be blessed. And subscribe and like to the channel. And I will talk to you later. Peace.